Am I the a-hole for considering divorcing my wife because she told my sister's husband that my sister cheated on him? My wife and I have been married for 14 years, and we have 3 kids. My wife has always been a bit snoopy and nosy, but it didn't really bother me until recently. My sister and I have always been close since childhood, and we tell each other everything. Many years ago, my sister confessed to me that she cheated on her husband in an emotional affair which lasted for a month. She was in tears and really remorseful. Her marriage was going through its difficulties. We did talk a lot about it, and after the talks, my sister joined therapy, became sober, and she is living a really happy life with her husband now. My wife never knew about this because I always make sure to keep my conversations private. However, a couple of weeks ago, I was a bit drunk and got lazy and wasn't as careful when speaking with my sister, and my sister was talking about how that was the turning point in her life and how she couldn't be happier now. However, my wife overheard this conversation and asked me about it the next day. I told my wife it's none of her business, but my wife kept talking about how it was not fair to the husband and that the husband deserved to know. I told my wife to let it go, but my wife instead called my sister's husband directly and told him what she'd heard. I was shocked and really angry at my wife. My sister's marriage is on the rocks now and her husband is seriously considering divorce. I told my wife that if my sister goes through a divorce, then I would go through a divorce too. My wife was shocked and apologized a lot and said she would never do this again, but I don't think this is repairable. My wife is begging me to at least think of our kids and how disruptive a divorce would be. The atmosphere at our house is really tense now, and I am no longer sleeping in the same room as my wife. I am refusing to talk to her or have her breakfast or dinner when she makes it. I instead just go out to eat. My wife has cried a few times, but I think those are empty tears. Am I the a-hole for considering divorce?
Here are the top comments.
It's weird that you're the one threatening divorcing her, since she should be the one divorcing you because you're a huge a-hole.
You're the a-hole and so is your sister. Honestly, if I found out that my husband helped cover for his sister's infidelity, I'd be the one considering divorce first. I'm not okay with cheaters or anyone who thinks that cheating is fine and goes along with those lies. My mom said the worst part about my dad's infidelity is that every in-law, mutual friend, and all of my dad's co-workers smiled to her face at family functions, friendly gatherings, and work events, all while knowing exactly what my dad was doing. My sister is my best friend, and honestly, her husband is an a-hole, but if she was cheating, I would urge her to fess up or I would let him know. Because as bad as though he may be, in good conscience, I wouldn't be able to sit across from him at every barbecue, any gathering, etc., and smile and be pleasant with him, knowing my sister was betraying him or had betrayed him.
You're the a-hole and you don't seem very trustworthy to me. Feel free to divorce her, but in this story you and your sibling are dishonest people. This is a morality sub, and you are liars. Your wife acts like an honest and good person and you want to divorce her for that? It doesn't get more a-hole than that.